Welcome to Understanding Expressions, Part 1. This will no doubt be a two-parter at least. And I'm going to show you a simple example of one area where we can use expressions and also show you another task tool. And so let's just jump right into it. The first thing we want to do is create a connection. And I'm just going to right-click and do a new LADB connection. And I'm just going to take the one that I had built previously for AdventureWorks DW 2012 and click OK. And then when my OLEDB connector gets dragged onto the data flow here, and notice I'll click to add a data flow task, then I am going to set that to the employee table. Okay, so I'll drag on, use my source assistant, choose the AdventureWorks DW 2012, and since I built that off OLEDB, that's what I see here. Now, notice it's saying destination table has not been provided, so I'll right click and edit. And I want to pull this from the table, and I just want to grab everything there, and I'll grab the DIM employee. Okay? Now, I'm going to do this just to show you what I'm looking for here. What I actually want to pull from this table is, notice the first name, the last name, and then we're going to be, I don't know if it's politically incorrect or what. We want to work with this marital status column. And what we really want to do is, I want to create a table that has just married people and then a table that just has single people. Don't ask me why, okay? I don't know. Maybe we're going to send out certain kinds of Christmas cards or something, okay? So we're going to select first name, last name, marital status from DIM customer. Now, if I did that right and I preview it, then I should see it. And I did, okay? So notice we got marital status, single, M, SM, MS, MMMM, all that, okay? So there is my source information, okay, my source connection to that table. And now what I want to do is bring on a conditional split. All right, so I'm going to bring on a conditional split, and then I'm going to tie that source to that conditional split. Then I am going to double click that. And notice it says, do you want to use a variable or a parameter? It's not actually saying that, but it's looking for those. By the way, let me show you all the system variables that are out there that we can use. Okay, you can look through that list and see what you see there that you could use in variables. And you can go back and watch the video that was entitled Using Variables Part 1 and 2. But what I do want to do here is I want to use marital status. Okay, and so I'm going to drag marital status down here, and so the output name is case 1. I'm going to call this married. All right, and then I'm just going to set marital status wherever it equals M. Then let's do it this way, or forget I'm in script. Then we're going to pull it down here and we'll do marital status again. This one obviously will be single, right? And so this one we will say where it's equal to S. All right, so we got two conditions here, and so now I will just click OK. Now what I want to do with this is I want to create new tables. Okay, so I'm going to do a destination assistant here, and I'm going to choose the same connection manager. This is a good example of using these connection managers. I'm using the same connection manager as my source and my destination. First thing I'm going to do is drag from the conditional split to here. All right, and notice it says now, which output is this? Well, this will be the married output, okay? And the OLEDB destination input is where the input's coming in. Now notice that says married, all right? And so I'm going to right click and I'll edit this, and it says, do you want to do a table? I just want to do a table or a view, and I actually want to do a new table. All right, so I'll click on new, and I'm going to change this title right here. It's going to be the title of the table, right? And I'm going to call it married employee. And I'll click OK. and then I'll check my mappings. Actually, I'll set my mappings. There they are. And I'll click OK. And we're done with the first half of it. All right. So what I'm going to do here is stop the video. This will be the end of part 1. Join me in part 2. We'll get the other side of this conditional split and then execute it and take a look at how that expression of marital equals either M or S is taking care of the logic here.